I'm very happy to share our latest psychological research with you. It's about loneliness and robot. Loneliness is a painful experience, and robot is an embodiment of AI technology. Usually, these two words are put together because sometimes we wish robots could provide companionship when we feel lonely but have nothing or nobody to resort to. Focusing on loneliness, for which social robots have a big role to play. This research aims to determine whether loneliness itself might have a significant effect on robot anthropomorphism and acceptance. This is the title of our paper. Does trait loneliness predict rejection of social robots? The role of reduced attributions of unique humanness. Now it is necessary to briefly introduce several theories based on which we conducted our research. The first theory is about anthropomorphism. It tells us that loneliness influences anthropomorphism of non-human agents. Then what is trait loneliness? Just as emotions are conceptualized in terms of state and trait, state loneliness involves a temporary subjective experience responsive to momentary events, often changing with time or environment and easily relieved. But trait loneliness is characterized by individual differences independent of external conditions and is not easily relieved. Evidences prove that trait loneliness engenders hypervigilance to threats in social lives, more anticipated negative social interactions, and negative attitudes towards others. Dehumanization theory says people have two distinct humanist dimensions, human nature and unique human nature. Human nature indicates inborn traits that are central to and prevalent among all humankind. They might also be shared with other creatures. Some human nature traits are like sociable, fun-loving, and nervous. Unique human nature or unique humanness refers to socially acquired traits, usually varying within cultures and populations. They distinguish humans from other species, for instance, polite, organized, and conservative. We will use these humanist traits to help decoding robot anthropomorphism. The last theory is social cognition theory. It proposes two ambivalent aspects of human essence, warmth and competence. These two aspects govern social perception and judgments. We will also apply these two aspects to the evaluation of robot anthropomorphism. In summary, these are the psychological knowledge we have known. Loneliness influences anthropomorphism. Compared with non-lonely people, dispositionally lonely people have more negative attitudes towards others. Human nature and unique human nature are two humanist dimensions. We will use them to decode robot anthropomorphism. Warmth and competence are two human essence aspects. We will also use them to evaluate robot anthropomorphism. Based on the above summary, we put forward three hypotheses. The first one is that trait loneliness is negatively correlated with robot anthropomorphism. No matter the experimental stimulus is a picture of a robot, an on-site real robot, or direct interactions with a robot. The second one is that attribution of unique humanness, especially the positive unique human nature traits, mediates the negative correlation between trait loneliness and robot anthropomorphism. The last hypothesis is that robot anthropomorphism is also a mediating factor in the relationship between trait loneliness and robot acceptance. To testify them, we conducted 3 experiments. Respectively, 3 groups of participants viewed pictures of a robot, watched interactions with the on-site real robot, and directly interacted with the robot. To make the study more comprehensive, we also included two common non-human agents, clocky and animal, to make a comparison between these three non-human agents. This is a self-designed robot prototype we used in this research, and this is a demonstration.
I'm so happy because I'm planning to learn a new foreign language from today onwards.
The result shows that dispositionally lonely people were more unlikely to anthropomorphize non-human agents, especially robots, when they viewed the pictures. To find out the reason, we further conducted a mediation analysis. We found that this relationship had a mediator, reduced attribution of positive unique humanness to robots. In other words, people with higher trait loneliness levels are unwilling to think robots could possess the traits that uniquely belong to us humans, and thus they don't think robots are like humans. Because they don't think robots are like humans, therefore they don't accept robots. In study 2, with the on-site robot, effects of trait loneliness on robot anthropomorphism and acceptance were still negative. In study 3, the negative effects also existed when participants directly interacted with the robot. Therefore, our conclusion is that trait loneliness predicts rejection of social robots. If you are curious about why this unusual outcome appears, or if you want to know more research details, please read our paper where we have given detailed discussion and possible explanations. We sincerely thank you for watching this video.